Omer here. 1 month from my last video, from my script developer video. Omer here again. I hope you had a merry good Christmas, as I had a pretty good Christmas. And I also hope you enjoyed my script developer video, my biblical symbolism video that I made 2 weeks ago. The reason why I made that biblical symbolism video is because I wanted to expose you guys for how wicked you really are. At the same time, I thought it would be cool to talk about how there's a lot of biblical symbolism in the Bible that relates to me and my wife's life. Hence why I thought it would be cool for me to make a script developer video, a biblical symbolism video. That way I could give you guys some insight in how there's so much amazing symbolism in the Bible that relates to me and my wife. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video, as that video was not a part of my Miscellaneous series. But I chose to make that video because I thought it would be a cool video. It would be cool to make a nice biblical symbolism video. Now, going back to the script developer, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. So again, for my chosen script developer, there's a good chance guys like J.J. Abrams, Rian Johnson, Jon Favreau will be the narrow candidates. Now, I don't know. Jon Favreau's with Disney. He signed with Disney. He's doing Mandalorian. I don't know how long his contract's for, but if it's but let's say, for example, by the time I meet my wife in Los Angeles and we go to Vancouver, we make the plans for Skysers. If Jon Favreau happens to apply, there's a good chance I would have ended up hiring someone like him because he has so much experience. Same as guys like J.J. Abrams. J.J. Abrams wrote Star Wars, directed and produced it. Rian Johnson wrote and directed Star Wars. They all these three candidates happen to be working on Star Wars. There's a good chance for the chosen script developer, if these three guys show up, if these three guys happen to apply, there's a good chance. There's a 75% chance I'm gonna be hiring one of these guys. All right. But again, all applicants are welcome. So all the male screenwriters or directors who wrote movies are all welcome to apply for the script developer position. So if you're a male screenwriter who's working in Hollywood, you can apply. Or if you're a director who wrote movies, you can also apply. Because I want my script developer to help my assistant director to help me when I direct the Last of Us movie. And you're looking at the best thing ever made for that. I want my script developer to help me and my assistant director when production starts the fourth year. Again, for Miscellaneous, you're probably looking at 2027. 2027 around there should be when production starts, and that's why I keep telling you better stop taking for granted, because 2020 is already over. It's New Year's Eve today, and now we're moving on to 2021. So in a good 6 years around there, I should be filming the movie, because next year 2021 I'll be pumping on my remaining videos, and I should make that final announcement. Because once I get that laptop back, I'll be done my book in like 2 months. Because all I have is content editing, which I can finish in 2 weeks. Then I have Grammarly editing, which I can finish in a week. Then I have design an app, which I can finish in a day, and formatting I can finish in 3 days. I can format 1 volume a day. It doesn't take long. You align your chapter titles, your headings, your title headings, and you just copy and paste you copy and paste what you wrote, and you set the fonts, you set the font size, and you set the font style, and you're done. It doesn't take long. I can format one volume in a day, so it doesn't take long. Hence why the Steph Lomley's Superbs hacked my laptop, because they knew if they didn't hack my laptop, I would have been done my book by now. That's why they went to desperate measures and put me in a mental institution, and they hacked my laptop, because they're fucking desperate. They don't want me and my wife being king and queen. They want to be the king and queen when they know me and my wife create the universe, because they're fucking reprobate. Yeah, there we go. My point is, even though those three candidates like Rian Johnson, J.J. Abrams, Jon Favreau, even though they're gonna be on a narrowed list, all male screenwriters and directors who wrote a movie are welcome to apply to be a full-time script developer for Skysource. And again, the lucky chosen script developer will be saved till he dies, man. Right? My point is, whoever is chosen, he will be the lucky chosen script developer, as he will get paid a nice, rich $2 million yearly salary. I told you, $2 million yearly salary, you can afford to buy a nice like $4 or $5 million house in Vancouver. You can lease a nice Porsche, a nice BMW for yourself, a nice Benz for yourself, a nice Lexus, Mazda. You can lease nice ass cars for yourself. You can buy a nice house. It has the choices about we living the celebrity life with me and my wife. In Vancouver. Again, this video I'm going to show you pictures of Vancouver, of how beautiful of a city it is you're looking for Vancouver. Vancouver is so fucking beautiful. It's ranked, you look up top 25 most beautiful cities in the world, Vancouver's on that list. That's how beautiful Vancouver is, yeah. Right, but my point is, whoever is chosen, he will be the lucky chosen script developer, as he will get paid a nice rich $2 million yearly salary with a $75,000 raise per movie. So for the organization movie, the script developer will be getting paid $2,075,000, right? $2,075,000 for the 2 years and 3 months, because you're looking at 3 months of filming for the organization movie, and then you're looking at 2 years and 3-4 months for the organization movie. So he'll get $2,075,000 for the 2 years and 3. So the first year he gets $2,075,000, second $2,075,000, and the third year during the term of production for the 3 months of organization movie, he'll get his $2,075,000. And then for the they're unique, he gets another $7,000 raise, so he'll be making $2,150,000, $2.15 million. So $2,150,000. So every movie he gets a nice $7,000 raise, which is nice, obviously. Yeah, so we get paid a nice $2 million yearly salary. As in Hollywood, they most likely in Hollywood, like I guarantee you, guys like Jon Favreau he's probably making $2 million, $2.5 million to direct. He's probably making $2.5 million or $3 million to direct and create the Mandalorian. Which for me, he'll be making $8 million if I were to hire him. He'd be making $8 million for the 4 years of Zetas. For organization movie, he'll be making $6 million. $6 million and 300,000, something like that. Yeah, $6 million. He was making $6 million, 200,000. 6.2 million. Yeah, nice fucking salary. In Hollywood, they most likely don't make that. There's exceptions, but Hollywood, they're most likely not gonna make that money, man. Yeah, and hence why the lucky chosen are always lucky. Yeah. Right. So. Right? Sorry, I thought I heard some noise upstairs. Right? So whoever's chosen, he will be lucky chosen script developer, as he will get paid a nice rich $2 million yearly salary with a $75,000 nice raise per movie. Get featured on the business ads with you and your wife. Again, you and your wife will be featured on them. I want to give you guys an idea of how top notch the business ads you're looking at for Sky Source, man. See how it looks like this? You know the Friends cast? Picture something like this. See? You know how Friends, you have photo shoots? My coffee's here. You know how with the cast of Friends, you have photo shoots? We're looking at top-notch business ads like this, man. Featured on the website, yeah. You're looking at top-notch business ads like that. So you have the business ads, you have the training ads, you have a lot of nice pictures featured. Let me show you another picture. You're looking at ads like this. See how the Friends cast looks top-notch? We're looking at ads like this. You have me and my wife, and you have the first year you have me and my wife in the 6th team. The second year is me and my wife and the actors. And the third year is the training ad shoots, and the fourth year is the weekly character ad shoots for the movie. Like something top notch. I mean, you and your actors look like fucking badass models. I might even do a thing for the every time I do the ad shoots, I hang a billboard in my office, a nice big billboard in my office. I'll cost money. You can easily afford it. I'll hang a nice billboard in front of my building. That way, everyone who walks by my office will see the nice ads on the building. I might do something like that for the business ad shoots. Just something top notch. Yeah. Right, look at featuring a business ads with your wife, experience the fame. Again, you're looking at international fame. You're looking at the whole world tuning in for the Sky Source, something crazy. Right, he'll also help me write the last over Zane script. It'll take a good 10 months to write all three Zane scripts. He'll be making business calls for the project, shield business calls. He's in charge of the casting call reels. So he's the one in charge. He's my casting director. He's in charge. So my script developer will be will be my assistant producer, will be my casting director, will be my co-writer, and will be my co-assistant director. He'll be my assistant director. Co-assistant director, whatever it is. Assistant director. So he'll put on many hats. Hence why those candidates are good candidates. They put on many hats, obviously. Right? Right, so he'll help me write the Zane script, make business calls. He's in charge of the casting call reels. He'll have his own luxury office. So you're looking at something high. Later on in this video, I'll show you pictures of how top-notch luxury office my wife will own. You're looking at top-notch. So I want it to be like you have the foyer, then you have me and my wife share the same office, and you have 4 other offices, and that's where the 14 will have their own office, and that's where they'll be doing the business calls and what have you. Right? He's in charge of the casting call reels. He'll have his own luxury office. He's the boss after me and my wife. So after me and my wife, so when you guys are after me and my wife, you guys are the boss. When you guys are in Switzerland, you guys are the big bosses. Everyone has, all the supervisors have to listen to you. The supervisors will have their own section, but the 6th team will be overseeing everything, making sure everything is okay. How's it going with the set building? Did everything come in? How much money is getting burned? You know what I'm saying? Did everything come in? How much money is getting burned? You know what I'm saying? Did all the kitchen equipment come in? Did all the set building equipment come in? It's a lot of work. Did all the trailers come in? How much trailers do we have? Do we have enough food? They have to make sure everything is on track. The supervisors for each section will handle that, but the 16 will be overseeing all that. Hence why you pay them nice supervisor salaries. They're going to be hard at work the 3rd year overseeing everything, as well as the 2nd and 1st year in the office. They're going to be hard at work making business calls. Right? Yeah, he's a boss after me and my wife. He will get flown on me and my wife's private jet. And I'm going to show you pictures of how Thomas of a jet my wife will own. He'll have access to a kick-ass buffet. Again, you're looking at a delicious menu. You're looking at hamburger sliders at the McDouble. You know how McDonald's has cheeseburgers? Well, picture a nice cheeseburger slider, and you have nice crispy fries with cheese as a patin. And I'm gonna have a thing where you have you have your rice, you have your fried rice, and you have different kind of you know how you have sweetmeats, different kind of sweetmeats, different kind of spicy meats. I'll have a nice variety of salad bar you can have it with your rice. I'll also have pizza, nice small sliced pizzas, cheese, pepperoni, veggie, and I'll also have garlic sauce on the side, hot sauce, garlic sauce on the side. You know what I'm saying? And you also have I'm going to have ribs. I'm going to have wings. Ribs you can eat with your rice. I'm saying, you look at top-notch menu. All you can drink milkshake, vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. All you can drink Coke. You have your dessert, your cheesecake, your white cake, your chocolate cake, luxury chocolate cake, apple pie, strawberry pie, blueberry pie. You have your ice cream, a nice variety of ice cream options. I might even have apple crisp for the dessert. You're looking at something top-notch. For your breakfast, you're looking at eggs, bacon, sausages, French toast. Donuts. Pancakes. Yeah, the pancakes. You look at something top notch. You have coffee. You have French. For dessert. I'll have coffee, French vanilla, and you can also have orange juice and apple juice. You look at something top notch for breakfast. Hence, the whole crew knackers they're getting fucking spoiled, man. And hence why they're gonna pay you to be silent, because in Hollywood they get cheap food. There we go. Right? You'll get flown on wife's private jet, have access to a kick-ass buffet. You're looking at luxury delicious menu, whereby the crew knackers will demolish the entire menu for breakfast and lunch. They're going to demolish the menu. I'm not gonna. Once filming's over, there's going to be very little leftovers left. So there's going to be very little leftovers left for the 3.5 months whatever post production for the people who are staying behind for post production. There's going to be very little food left because the crew and actors are going to demolish. If you're filming in the middle of nowhere, you're going to be hungry. And when you have that kind of food, you're going to demolish the menu, man. Because you're looking at top-notch food. Top-notch, delicious food, man. Yeah, man. Right? right? He'll also get to party up at the me and my wife at the Root.con for the takeouts if he chooses to go, which he obviously will. So like I told you, for the takeouts, the script developer, I'll tell him, look, man, if you want to go home and spend time with your family, you don't have to do the takeouts with us. You can go home and spend time with your family. But he obviously will want to party up with us because he knows if he goes home and he sees those pictures, the actors are going to post pictures of the party. He's going to feel left behind. And there's a good chance this is where we party up with me and my wife like 5 days a week because he doesn't want to be left behind. Yeah, that's how special my wife are. Party up at me and my wife's nice, like $100 million Root.com. Well, $88 million Root.com. Me and my wife are going to own a nice, like, $88 million Root.com, man. A nice, like, $87 million top-notch Root.com on top of the roof for the whole view of Vancouver. And I guarantee Victoria Justice for that Root.com. Go watch the movie Blade. You'll get an idea what I'm talking about. You'll get it. You'll get an idea of what I'm talking about for the Root.com. There's something unheard of for that. Right. He'll also be supervising the script the 4th year when production starts for Zanis, as well as helping my assistant director and myself, as Ivan O'Mara will be directing Last Hope for Zanis, and most importantly, the Lucky Children script developer will be saved and not cast off and left behind like the rest, like the entire rest of the world will be. So my assistant, my script developer will be assisting me as a director, because I'll be even though I'm going to direct Last Hope for Zanis, I want my assistant director and my script developer helping me because I'm going to need help. Considering it's my first movie, yeah, I'm gifted and I have a creative mind, but I'm gonna need some input because I'm starring in my movie as well. I need my assistant director and my script developer to help guide me because I'm also going to be acting as well. So they're going to be helping me a lot during the production of Zanis. Right now. Usually I like to give my warning, but I decided, considering I've given so many warnings and exposed how wicked your world really are in my past videos, especially my Big System video, from now on I will skip the warnings and get to the point, like talking about my fast my personal life, scarces, and what have you. So for this video, I'm no longer going to babble on about the warnings. I think you guys know. I've given enough warnings now. I think you guys know that once I pay this fee and I suffer death, you know for well I'm peacing out, and you're never going to hear from me ever again. The only connection you're going to get to me is the docs, the movies, the doc videos, the movies, and the trending videos and pictures that are going to be trending on Twitter and Instagram. That's the only connection you're going to get to me, as I'm not making any videos for you. Once I make that final announcement, I find out how wicked you really are. Ivan O'Mara is officially peacing out for good, and he's not making any videos for you. He's going to live his little life with his wife forever. And your world can live your life. Because when you are the source, you can't do with others, and you're going to be left behind. You got your fucking deserve. So I'm no longer going to babble on about the warnings. I think I've made more than enough warnings for you guys to know that I'm not playing any games. Right now, when I'm poor and I'm taking you guys for granted, I'm making videos for you. But once I find out how wicked you really are, I'm not making any more videos for you. When I'm king, I'm going to live my life with my wife, and you guys can live your life. And I wish you the best in your future endeavors. Yeah, there you go. So usually I like to give my warnings, but I decided, considering I've given so many warnings and exposed how wicked you really are in my past videos, especially considering I made my biblical system video, I think you guys know how wicked you really are. I don't have to take the time to expose you anymore. I think I've made enough warnings for you guys to know that I'm not playing the games. I'm not playing these stupid childless games. Once I make that phone house, I find out how wicked you are. That's the last time you're ever going to hear from me. Right? So I decided, considering I've given so many warnings and exposed how wicked you really are in my past videos, especially my biblical system video, from now on I will skip the warnings and get to the point, like talking about my fantasy novel, my personal life, skyscrapers, and what have you, because I think by now you will already know that Ivan O'Mara, once he finds out how wicked and evil you really are, you will know Ivan O'Mara will be peacing out with his wife for good, and when both him and she are both king and queen, as Ivan O'Mara will no longer have to explain himself. So I'm no longer going to babble. I no longer have to explain myself. I'll no longer babble on about my warnings. Once I find out how wicked you are, Ivan O'Mara is officially peacing out for good. As I'm not playing out. That's how you know I'm not playing around anymore. Okay, I'm no longer going to yell at you, and I'm no longer going to babble on my warnings. But I think you guys know that I'm not playing any stupid games. Once I make that final announcement, I find out how wicked you are, I'm not making any more videos for you. That's going to be it for Ivan O'Mara and my series we missed. And I wish you guys the best in your future endeavor, as you guys can live your life until you die. I wish you the best. So heed my words, world. Remember what I said earlier this year. I told you my renting animals video, how the countdown is ticking. Remember my renting animal video when I said back in January this year, I said how time's gonna fly by. This was early 2020, and now we're ending 2020. That's how fast time flies by. Yeah, you guys are continuing to say for granted. You guys are reprobate, right? So heed my words, world. Remember what I said earlier this year. I told you in my renting animals video how the countdown is ticking, and how when Ivan makes his videos, time will fly by. That was January 2020 this year, and now we're ending the year 2020 and going into 2021, and yet you will continue to take this good man for granted, as I should be getting my laptop back any time now, and Ivan and Mary will only be pumping out 10 more videos. Only 10 videos left, man. I already made 5 videos in my series, 5 to 6 videos in my series, and now you're only left with 10 videos left, and after that I'm done until the final announcement. And you still continue to take it for granted. Yeah, that's how rubbish you guys are, man. Right? Right, so when Ivan makes his videos, time will fly by. That was January 2020, and now we're ending the year 2020 and going into 2021, and yet you, world, continue to take this good man for granted, as I should be getting my laptop back any time now, and Ivan Romero will only be pumping out 10 more videos until the final announcement. That is how fast time will fly by, as once I get my laptop back, I'll be finished my book in 2 months or even less, and my amazing fashion novel worth billions will be ready for release on Lulu for ebook and print. Again, for my book Zanus, for my ebooks, for my book Zanus, I'm going to sell it as a series. I'm going to sell it as a series. So the print, I'll sell it in 3 volumes. It'll come in 3 volumes. I'll price it for a good $190. The reason why I'm pricing it for $190 is because printing costs for Lulu is like $90. So I want to make a nice profit for myself. I have to price my book for a lot of money. So my print series will be expensive. It'll be about $190. Worth the money, because Zanus is the best book I've ever written. It's worth the $190 you're gonna pay. Or if you can't afford it, you don't want to pay $190. You can buy the ebook for a good $22. The ebooks, I'll release it for a good $22. The 3 volumes for the ebook, I'll release it for $22. Or if you want to get the print, you have a print copy for yourself, I'll price it for $190. And I make my profit on ebook anyways. So if you get an ebook, I make more money anyways. So for a good 65% of the world will probably get ebook, and 35% will get the print, because no one wants to pay $190 for a book series. But a lot of people will buy the print series too, print copy too. But if you don't feel like paying $190, you can always buy the ebook and read it on your laptop, right? Which is good. You still got to read the story. Again, you're looking at the best story ever told for that, man. Looking at an amazing book, man. Best book ever written. That's how fast time will go by, as I plan on making the final announcement next September 2021. So I said I keep delaying the announcement because I'm not ready to face your true demonic nature. But next year in September 2021, I plan on making that announcement before I face your true colors, because I'm not ready to face your true demonic colors. And my wife will face your true colors, as Ivan Romero will have to pay this bullshit fee and save his wife before he comes back from death and cries his eyes out and says his final 40 goodbyes. So the reason why I'm pushing it to September is because I want to have some time to enjoy myself. So once I finish my content editing, graphic editing, design my map, and my formatting, I want to have a couple months to enjoy myself. Get my government checks, get my welfare checks, and get food and all stuff, enjoy myself. And once I'm ready to make that announcement in September, I'll make the announcement in September. Once your true nature shows, I'll cry my eyes and I'll pay this fee. I'll be a porn star. You got your bullshit sex from Ivan. I'll save my wife, come back from death, cry my eyes out, say my final 40 goodbyes to Alma, Quebec, before I take off to Los Angeles to see my wife after 30 years. Yeah, peace out, and take off to the throne with her. And that's how fast time will go by. You guys are taking it for granted, but I remember 2019 when I started my intro series. That was a year and a half ago. And now, and before you know it, it was 2020, and now we're done 2020. And now we're moving on to 2021. Before you know it, September 2021 will hit. And around that time, Ivan will make his final announcement. If he pays his fee for a good, 9-10 months, he cries his eyes out, suffers death, comes back to life, and he sees his wife, and he takes off the throne with her. Yeah. And you guys are still taking me for granted, because you guys are reprobate people. Right? And I'm telling you, world, you're taking me for granted now, but this series now that you see on my Sabotage channel, you better fucking enjoy it, as once I'm king and queen with my wife, once you see all the trends and vids on Twitter and Instagram, pictures and so forth, you will go back and watch my videos, and you'll look at VJ's last Instagram post or Twitter post or even video interviews that she did, and you'll be like, man, I and VJ totally forgot about their whole life. That's how amazing of a life me and Marv are living. Me and Marv are gonna feel on top of the world, man. That, in other words, right. Hence why I keep saying you better enjoy this amazing sabotage series while you still can. You better fucking enjoy it, because once I'm King Crew, my wife, and you see the trends, the videos on behind the scenes on Twitter, Instagram, me signing autographs, taking pictures with actors, me and my wife hanging out in Vancouver, traveling the world. Once you see all those trends, you're gonna be like, man, Ivan and VJ totally forgot about their whole life. Yeah, me and my wife are gonna be living a life to the point whereby we're gonna totally forget about our old life. Oh my god, like Ivan and VJ totally forgot about their whole life. Yeah. Now that I'm a billionaire and I'm living the life with my wife, you're gonna be like, oh my god, like Ivan and VJ totally forgot about their whole life. Yeah. That's how amazing of a life me and Marv are gonna be living. You're gonna be like, fuck man, like Ivan and VJ totally forgot about their whole life. Yeah. And hence why my series will be missed. Because you're gonna see all the crazy trends. You're gonna see me looking fly. I'm a billionaire with my wife, and you're gonna go back and be like, oh my god, like this. I remember when Ivan was poor, when he was a loner, when he sat in his basement, he started the YouTube series, the best YouTube series. You know what I'm saying? And now look at him. He's living the life, and he totally forgot about his reels. Yeah, you're gonna remember. Oh my god, I remember when I remember like a month. I remember I don't know 9-10 months ago when Ivan made that fall in the house, but now Ivan's king. He's living life with his wife. Yeah, you're gonna remember. You're gonna remember. Oh my god, like this is so weird. Yeah, right. People really miss me, especially considering I was poor and you never got to see Ivan Amir live the celebrity life. Whereas VJ, you got to see her live the celebrity life. Victoria Justice will be missed, but she won't be missed as me because everyone saw Victoria Justice live a celebrity life. Even though her career was sabotaged, everyone got to experience VJ with the live videos, the red carpet, the Comic-Con. Like, everyone got to experience the red carpet. Everyone got to experience VJ on the red carpet, all that stuff. Whereas Ivan was totally kept behind the scenes. He was poor. Hence why I will be missed more, because I was fucking poor, whereas VJ got to live a celebrity life. Right, in Hollywood. Right, so people will miss me, especially considering I was poor, and you never got to see me live the celebrity life. You'll go back and be like, look at Ivan now. He's a famous billionaire with his wife. Man, I remember when he was pumping out his Miscellaneous series. You guys are going to remember these videos, man. Pumping out his Miscellaneous series, and now he's king, and you'll be like, man, he totally forgot about his videos. That's how sad it'll be, as once I'm king, including my wife, you will be missing out on all the fun me and her will have, as we'll be ruling over the world and feeling on top of the world day in and day out forever. So, that's my series will be so missed that you guys are going to cry. You guys are going to go back and look at my videos. Oh my god, like I remember when Ivan was this poor bum, you made his videos, and now he's living a life, he's king, and we're all left out. And her and Ivan are ruling over the world, and they're living the life day in and day out. Yeah. Day in and day out, me and my wife are going to be feeling on top of the world. It's an amazing feeling to know that everyone around the world is watching you, and you guys are the main attention. Your billionaires, you're everyone's excited for your movie. You experience the fame of the Zane's book sales. You're living the life. You're living the billionaire life. It's a fucking good feeling, yeah. And that's the amazing feeling that me and my wife are going to have forever. While you world, you're all going to be left behind. And that's why I keep saying those actors chosen for Zane's, they're gonna be fucking lucky, because they're gonna have that amazing feeling that me and my wife have forever. Those actors are gonna have that amazing feeling for the term of the movie. Oh my god, I get to act alongside Ivan and VJ in a big budget movie, the best story ever told. Yeah, once the actors read the book, they're gonna be like, oh my god, I can't wait to be a part of this story. Yeah, because look at the best story ever told. And I'm so good, I'm so creative that once you read the book and you're gonna be like, you're gonna be like, Ivan's a fucking genius. The actors that Ivan chose for the movie, I can see them as these characters. Yeah, that's how creative I am. Once you read Last of Us and you see all the actors that I chose, for Zadis, for the movie, you're like, man, Ivan chose the perfect actor. All these actors that Ivan chose are so perfect for the role. I can see them as his characters. Yeah, look at this, a sweetheart, Papyri's antsy, That's Tony is sarcastic. Takis is a noble leader. You know what I'm saying? Job is a weird pothead. Like, all the actors I chose are all perfect for the role. Yeah, Belle is weird. Mary's jealousy and crazy. Lithia's a sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my god, like, all the actors I even chose for Zayn are all perfect for the role. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna shut my camera off here.